Occupancy ordinances created in the 1960s are currently affecting the housing industry in Colorado. Fort Collins is home to the rapidly growing Colorado State University. When the ordinance was first developed, Fort Collins was a small town home to many families. Now, majority of the population are students. Through time, the occupancy ordinance has become known as the U+2 law. The law states that unrelated tenants are only allowed to live with 2 other people, no matter the size of the home. Here we have 4 Colorado State University students living in violation of the U+2 law. Finding off-campus housing that does not break the law has become a challenge for students in the area. This law was implemented based on the belief that homes with more than 3 college students would be detrimental to the community. The law fails to realize that not all college students are reckless and irresponsible. With the majority of homes in the Fort Collins area having 4 or more bedrooms, splitting the cost of rent among 3 people can get really expensive. The landlord of this home chose to rent out the property to 4 students, knowing that it is in violation of the law. This violation was performed so that the number of tenants would match the number of bedrooms in the home. Many Fort Collins residents believe that City Council should consider changing the U+2 law in order to have the number of bedrooms match the number of tenants.
Homeowners believe that having more than 3 college students living together is a recipe for disaster. This is because of the stereotype that college students are all reckless and irresponsible. The U+2 law allows them to take matters into their own hands and helps them maintain the character of the neighborhood. However, this perception about college students is too general. While few college students are party animals, the majority are responsible, hardworking adults.
In 1960, City Council implemented U+2, and since then a lot has changed. 70% of the population of Fort Collins is made out of college students. Affordable housing is really hard to find, and we are encouraging the City Council to update the law. We propose changing the law to state that 1 person may occupy 1 room. This would fill houses that would be left empty and create more affordable housing for students.
Students are broke as it is, and with housing prices rising in Fort Collins, we simply can't afford to live in most places with 3 tenants or less. This leaves us with 2 options. We are either forced to move across town in order to find affordable housing, or risk breaking the law in order to live closer to campus. I do not have the means to pay a large rent in order to abide by the U+2, nor do I have the transportation to move across town to avoid this. I am a responsible adult and do not believe that I should be faced with these restrictions just because of the stereotype that exists about me.
In Fort Collins, the cost of rent has increased along with the demand of housing in the area. Many people are afraid to sign their leases due to the fear of breaking the law. In order to get around this, landlords and leasing offices have started to rent out individual rooms and homes, as opposed to the home as a whole. The fact that businesses are looking for loopholes in the law demonstrates that the law needs to change to accommodate the growing community.
According to the City of Fort Collins website, the population of Fort Collins in 1960, when the U+2 law was created, was around 25,000 people. Since then, the population has increased by 130,000. CSU alone has over 25,000 students and is located in the heart of Fort Collins. As the school continues to grow, students are having to find further housing from campus that is affordable. Forbes has stated that Fort Collins is one of the top 10 places to live in the U.S., so college students are not the only ones who are looking to call Fort Collins home.